Okay, so let's look at number 7. Number 7 has a mass of 35 grams, so I'm writing that down. It's got a volume of 7 centimeters cubed, and they want to know what the density is. So let's go back to our camera, and we'll look at our notes, and we want to find density. So density equals mass divided by volume. So we'll put that right here. Density equals mass divided by volume. I'm going to come over here and have my D equals and give myself a couple lines for my mass and my volume. And then down here, D equals, and this will be my answer. So we need the mass first. So here it is, 35 grams. And our volume is 7 centimeters cubed. Remember, those units are super important. We're not just in math class. We're in science class. And we've got to have units in science class or we won't know what is what. So if we type that into our calculator, we've got 35 divided by 7 equals 5. And if we bring those units down, we've got grams per centimeter cubed. So that's number 7. So let's look at number 8. I'm going to get a new piece of paper. And number 8 says mass of 70 grams. So there's 8. Mass equals 70 grams. We've got a density of 7 grams per milliliter. And we want to know what the volume is. So let's come back over here to our camera. And to find volume, we need mass divided by density. So I'm going to put that right here. Mass divided by density. I'm going to set this up just like we have it every other time, only it's going to be volume equals, give myself a spot for my mass and a spot for my density. And then our volume equals, so if we look right here, we need mass first, 70 grams. And our density is what we need second. We've got 7 grams per milliliter. We'll type it into our calculator. We've got 70 divided by 7 equals 10. So our answer is 10. And then what kind of unit would we put on volume? We've got gram or milliliter here. If you said milliliter, you're exactly right. Milliliter is a unit of volume. Okay, let's go back over and look at number 9. So number 9 says it's got a density of 11 grams per centimeter cubed and a volume of 2 centimeters cubed, and we need to know the mass. So let's get our notes out and look here. To figure out the mass, we need density times volume. Okay, so that's what we're going to put right here. Density times volume. We're going to set this up just like we have all the way through. So mass equals spot for our density multiplied by, and then a spot for our volume, and then our mass is going to equal, and here's where we'll put our answer. So first we need density, and there it is right there, 11 grams per centimeter cubed, and then we have 2 centimeters cubed, and we do our math on that. We will have 11 times 2 is 22. Now, if you don't want to use your calculator, you don't have to. I bet a bunch of these that you could do in your head, and that's totally fine. But there's no shame in that calculator game. Okay, you've got it. You can use it. You can if you want to. So what unit would we put on this 22 right here? That gram right there. So we're going to bring that down. And there's our answer. Mass equals 22 for number 9. So let's go take a look at number 10, the last one today. Number 10 has a mass of 16 grams, has a volume of 8 milliliters, and we want to know what the density is, and we should hopefully have this density formula memorized by now, but if not, I'll show you. Density equals mass divided by volume. Okay, so there's mass divided by volume. We're going to set this up just like we have all the rest of them. D equals, and give ourselves a space for our mass and a space for our volume. Density equals, and there's where we'll put our answer. We're going to bring our mass over, and that's 16 grams. And then we'll bring our volume over. We have 8 milliliters. There, our lights came back on. Thank you, Hayden. We're going to do our math on that. So 16 divided by 8. We have 2. So we'll put the 2 right here, and what will we have for our units? Remember, units are super important in science class. This isn't just math class. We've got to know the what on earth we're talking about. So we're going to pull grams down. We're going to pull milliliters down. So our answer is density equals 2 grams per milliliter. Okay, that is number 10. If you guys have any questions about this assignment, you make sure you either email me or ask me in the questions channel. Y'all are fantastic, and we will see you tomorrow.